Okay mate, here you go. Hope you're following so far. It gets even more confusing now, but you just got to keep practicing it and getting used to it. And make it worse, I made a complete balls up, but I'll show you what I mean. But it'll help you learn how to use the system a bit more, the FMS I mean. Here's your your flight plan. We've got to enter in now the middle bit, so we've got to find the last point in your departure, which was Nelsa. Now between 9 and 10 I got rid of the no link, but we actually need it now. We need to enter something in the middle, so we've got to put a gap back in. So that's the end of the departure. Click on the next one. Now this is what you're going to use list. You're going to use this quite a bit now to enter in your waypoints on your airways. So click on list, and we need a gap. So there you go, hit gap. There you go, it's entered a gap between 9 and 10, so 10 is now the gap. And we need that. Okay, now we'll start entering your plan. The one I sent you. Okay, the next waypoint is a waypoint Barton. So we enter that in here. B-A-R-T-N. There you go. Don't forget to enter here, not here. Intersection Barton. Yeah. Alright. So it's asking you where do you want to go next. And from there it's an airway. So we've got to click on list. Airway. This is all looking good. Airways from Barton. That's what we want. Okay, have a look at your flight plan. What's after Barton? P17. There we go. On the list. Don't forget to use the menu again. Number 3 is P17. We want that one. And we want it here where it's asking. Enter 3. Enter. How's that? Looks good, eh? And where do we want to go from Barton via the P17? What's on your plan? What's the next one? Knocking. Oh, brilliant. There we go. Number 3. 3. Enter. How's that? That's good. So that's gone on your next flight bit on your flight plan from Barton via the P17 airway to Knockin. Okay. Now we've got to go from Knockin to Rilles or Riles, however it's called, via the November 862 airway. So that's the next part, and it's already there for us after Knockin. It's activated there. So hit list again, airway from Knockin, and look, it's the first one, November 862. Enter number 1, not N862, number 1. Enter. Where do we want to go to? Riles. There you go. Don't mix it with Rizla. It's number 8 here, Riles. So we want to go to Riles, number 8. Enter 8. There we go. Perfect. Just keep repeating this now. I'll go a little bit faster, buddy. If you just keep repeating and go over the video, you'll get used to it. Just keep looking at your flight plan. Riles, we need the Lima 180 to Dicas. So what do we want to do from here? List. We need an airway from Riles. Oh, my memory, what was the number? 180, Lima 180, number 1. Enter, enter. You can only go to Dicas, luckily that's where we want to go. Enter number 1, perfect. Then we want to go to BHD, I'm not sure where that is, November 864. So we want to go from Dicas via airway, so we've got to go list, airway from Dicas. November 864 is there, number 2, enter 2, enter. Where do we want to go to? BHD. Oh no, panic, it's not there. But don't panic. We've got 3 pages, this is the first out of 3, so if you can't find what you're looking for here, hit next. There we go, way down there at number 21. That's the one we want. Enter 21 here, 21, enter. BHD, good. Then what have we got? We need to go to Skerry, which that's good, that's already in our plan. November 862. So from there, yeah, to be honest, we could just get rid of that, because now we'll go on the airway. Let's do it right. So from here, what do we do? List, airway from BHD, November 862, number 1, enter, enter, to scary, number 1, enter, perfect. Now we've got 2 scaries in here, just got to delete one of them, don't need 2 of them. So what I'll do now, I'll get rid of the gap, we don't need it, delete, delete, scary, we'll get rid of one of those, delete, delete. Alright, I'm going to just hit Flightplan until we get to the first page. I'm going to go through the flight plan and get rid of all the no links if we have any now. Looking good. Departure to Nelsa, then we've got Barton, then we've got all the waypoints, all the waypoints, all the waypoints, looking good. No links, we're done. Alright buddy, that's your flight plan. Let's leave the fuel and the weights today. There's your flight plan. Don't worry about the altitudes here. You're just going to do that manually via the altitude on the autopilot. You can put them in, I guess, if you want to, but I wouldn't do it. These altitudes that are in there fixed on the departure. That's like already programmed on the departure, and you might find on the arrival same thing. That's it, and that's your plate altitude or intercept altitude on the ILS here. There's your runway altitude. Okay, there you're done for the flight plan. We'll send the next part about how to put it in the LNAV and work the autopilot. Okay buddy.